Is this evidence of an extraterrestrial alien civilization? We're talking about the Boötes void, empty space in the cosmos. When we think about the universe, we think about galaxies everywhere, and of course, not huge expanses of empty space. Why would there be empty space? In 1981, astronomer Robert Kirshner made a shocking intergalactic discovery. 700 million light years from our Earth lies an enormous barren sphere known as the Boötes void. Its very existence challenges what we know about the universe and its origins. The void is at least 10 times larger than the rules of modern physics say is reasonably likely, and as a structure, the void verges on the impossible. Yet this disturbing formation is consistent with Nikolai Kardashev's 1962 theory of advanced alien civilizations and the behavior of those advanced civilizations. Could it be home to a higher intelligent extraterrestrial species? A void is a massive region of space that holds either minimal or no galaxies. They are created when a mass collapses and is followed by subatomic particle implosions. Can you imagine that? With a diameter of 330 million light years, the Boötes void makes up 0.27% of the observable universe. But according to established scientific understanding, this huge size that it has is impossible. The Big Bang theory states that the universe is 14 billion years old and that it has been expanding exponentially since its birth. Given the age of the universe, there has only been enough time for voids to form that are tens of millions of light years across, not hundreds of millions of light years across. Stranger still is just how empty the Boötes void is. It contains only 60 galaxies, around 10,000 fewer than we should expect to find in such a vast expanse. Many believe this means the void is the first observable proof of the Kardashev Scale 3 master race civilization, quote unquote. In 1964, Nikolai Kardashev, now deputy director of Russia's Astrospace Center, published his theory for extraterrestrial development. He argued that civilizations develop in 4 stages. A civilization reaching the 3rd phase when it becomes so technologically advanced that it has the ability to convert starlight into usable energy. At this point, the species is able to replicate itself at astonishing rates, spreading out across the universe and even colonizing galaxies. Many consider this is a necessary step for civilization to avoid extinction. Could this explain the void's chilling dearth of stars? In 1960, theoretical physicist Freeman Dyson published Search for Artificial Stellar Sources of Infrared Radiation. This paper suggests that in order to harness the energy from stars, civilizations must construct huge artificial structures around them, essentially masking them from the outside. It's possible that networks of interlinked Dyson shells are distorting the appearance of the void and what lies within it. A further the mystery is the almost perfectly spherical shape of this void. It's what space blogger Michael Anisimov has called the most perfectly shaped vacuum in space. Could this be the result of an extraordinary piece of intergalactical engineering? And then in 2015, astronomers at the University of Hawaii identified another super void, which at 18 billion light years across, scientist Istvan Zapudi described as the largest individual structure ever identified by humanity. And like the Boötes void, existing models suggest that it's too big to exist. This study also found that supervoids drain energy that travels through them. The impact is so intense that surrounding areas of space become unusually cold. While some suggest this might be caused by Dyson spheres, there may be a simpler solution. Scientist Greg Aldering points out that the galaxies within the Boötes void are in a very clear tube formation. He argues that given how unlikely this alignment is, it's highly probable that the void was formed from smaller voids colliding and merging with each other. The tubular arrangement is therefore what remains of the boundaries between smaller voids, and while science has not yet been able to confirm this, NASA has publicly discussed this theory, suggesting that it has the gravitas that other ideas do not. Significantly, while the void is perplexing, it is consistent with the lambda CDM model of cosmological evolution. This means that although it diverges from the standard model of the Big Bang theory, scientists do not consider the variations great enough to undermine existing knowledge about our universe and its past. The only thing the Boötes void offers proof for is the mystifying nature of the cosmos. Both Dyson and Kardashev's theories predate its discovery. Indeed, no professional scientific research has ever used their theories to prove unobserved phenomenon. This suggests the scientific community considers their ideas more a case of crackpot science than data-driven proof for ancient alien colonies. However, until scientists can fully explain the Boötes void, we can't eliminate extraterrestrial involvement from that equation. This is On Embedded Reality. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.